Hello, bronies out there in YouTube land. My name is Hawkflame, and once again, welcome to yet another episode of Pony Analysis. This time I'm heading back to Pony Royalty and completing the Princess Trilogy. Or quadrilogy. Seriously, you can't blame me for forgetting about Twilight, the show itself forgets half the time. But now, it's Princess Cadence. Okay, I gotta be straight with you. I kinda think she's a weak link among the princess characters. I don't hate her or anything, but she's so bland. I tried to analyze her, but for my money, there's not much there. I mean, I know that there's the storybook that was basically her origin, but unfortunately, I was not able to get my hands on that yet, and I'm not even sure if that's considered canon at this point. So I'll take a different approach. Pony Analysis. Is Princess Cadence a Mary Sue? Ah, the Mary Sue. The oft-thrown-around element of the fanfic lexicon. So ubiquitous, yet so ethereal. Everyone thinks they know what one is when they see one, but they can't really define what it is. So before we go into whether or not Cadence fits the bill, let's try and nail down some parameters as to what it really means. Or at least what I think it means personally. In that case, I like to defer to the TV tropes definition, mainly because it doesn't try to define the term as much as try to encapsulate some of the most common elements across various definitions. Generally, the qualities of Mary Sue fall under three categories: the character's perceived importance in the story, their physical design, and an unnecessarily overskilled and idealized nature. Some common traits include unusual hair or eye colors, a cool or exotic name, exceptional talents in many areas, and a lack of realistic character flaws. That to me seems like a reasonable set of some of the most common qualities that people ascribe to a Mary Sue. Now, does Cadence fit that bill? Well, let's see. Number 1. Perceived importance to the story. Well, she's introduced in the two-part season finale revolving around her and her wedding, and the kidnapping by Chrysalis. And of course it's not Celestia, Luna, or the elements who save the day in the end, but rather her and her husband's shining armor through nothing more than the power of love. Important? Yeah, I'd say so. That is, only for the premiere. In her future appearances, it's others who drive the plot forward, and while she has some key moments, I would say that it's overall the other characters who shine in these other episodes. Physical design. She's an alicorn, one of only 4 known to exist, and the 2 that came before her are basically immortal demigods. So, yeah. Overskilled? Not really. I mean, she's certainly able to be defeated, see her kidnapping. And really her only major skill, aside from her ability to do the sunshine bit with Twilight, is her power of love. Which granted is a really big power, but it's still just one thing. Idealized? Well, let's just say that when other characters talk about how great she is before she's even on screen, you got a lot to live up to. Unique hair color, eye color, or name. Yeah, this is a world of rainbow-colored ponies with names like Pinkie Pie, so what is a unique name or coloring in that series anyway? I'd be more inclined to call her Mary Sue if he was just called Anne or something. Lack of realistic character flaws. Yeah, this is where I kind of have my biggest bone to pick with her, and probably the main reason why I don't really like her that much. If you've been following my videos, you know that I really appreciate character flaws. It's the flaws that often flesh them out and makes them interesting. They really don't even have to be flaws, just personality quirks and elements that make them unique. While I can use a multitude of words to describe the other ponies I've analyzed so far, only one word comes to mind for Cadence. Nice. Just nice. Unfortunately for her, Cadence kind of hits this part of the definition dead on. I mean, there's really nothing I can really describe her as other than nice. So, there you go. So all in all, is Cadence a Mary Sue? Well, I think she skirts pretty close. I mean, I could really go either way. If she was kept exclusively to the Canterlot Wedding two-parter, and within that limited scope, I would say yes. But she's not, and subsequent appearances make it a little less clear, and she's more of a non-Sue in those other appearances. What is clear, though, is to me at least that she's about as flavorful as mayo on Wonder Bread. Now that I've upset the 3 people in the Cadence fanbase, put down those pitchforks, I was just kidding. it's probably as good a time as any to sign off. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time on another pony analysis.